Good morning, students, and a very hearty welcome to all of you to Aurora online classes. Dear students, once again I am back and I am back with you with a new lesson that is Amanda. It's a very beautiful poem by Robin Klein, and this poem is based on the theme of parenting. It explores the theme of parenting, that excessive restraint and control on young children and their consequences. Parents are the well wishers of their children. Parents play a very vital role in giving a safe and secure life to their children. What happens? But children do not like the constant nagging, the constant scolding and instructions from their parents. They don't want it. They don't want their parents to be overprotective. They want freedom from all restrictions. They want freedom from all restraints. Actually, they never like to live in the constant fear, and they want a peaceful atmosphere. What I mean to say, when the poet talks about it, in this there is Amanda, and Amanda is a teenager. She is a teenager. She is an adolescent girl. She doesn't like the restrictions and instructions of a mother. She wants to be free from all the restrictions. She wants to live a peaceful and restriction-free life. Actually, she is constantly instructed about do's and don'ts. And usually, our parents, we have certain do's and don'ts in our life. Do this, do that, don't do it, don't go there. Means we are forbidden, the children are forbidden, they are prohibited from doing lots of things. They are not allowed to do certain things and they are allowed to do certain things. So they have some don'ts and they have some do's. So they have lots of do's and don'ts in their life. Now this Amanda is a teenager, and she feels like this. She doesn't like the instructions and restrictions on her by her mother. Now the first one, don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. Actually, Amanda's mother asks her not so. She is a teenager, she is an adolescent girl, and she doesn't like restrictions and instructions of her mother. Usually teenagers do like this. They don't listen to their parents and they want to do according to their wills and wishes. They live in the life of their own. They live in the imaginary world of dreams and fantasies. The same is with Amanda. So Amanda is a teenage. She is an adolescent girl. Now her mother asks her not to bite her nails. She says, "Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda." Probably, says her mother, and her mother tells her not to bite her nails because biting a nail is a bad habit. Then she tells her not to hunch her shoulders, not to hunch her shoulders. Hunch means to bend the upper body part like this. She also tells her not to move lazily and to sit up straight. So these are the instructions that Amanda's mother give her to correct her posture. So it is good to sit in the right posture. It is good to sit in the right posture. It is good to stand in the right posture. It is good to walk in the right posture. So it is Amanda's mother who tells her to do all these activities in a proper way. Whether to sit, if you have to sit, sit in a right posture. If you have to stand up, you have to stand up in the right posture. If you have to walk, you have to walk in the right posture. So if you sit, stand and walk in the right posture, that gives you a better shape to your body. So Amanda's mother is concerned about Amanda. Usually the parents are concerned about their children. Now in a bracket, this is a line, and Amanda wants to free from all these restrictions. She doesn't want to listen to her mother. She ignores her, and she ignores her in a very mysterious way. She gives her negative reaction. It is bracketed in the bracket. It is Amanda's statement. How does she react? How does she take the mother's advice? There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Amanda ignores all these instructions from her mother, and she imagines herself to be a mermaid. She wants to be away from all these things. She wants freedom. She wants to be like a mermaid, and a mermaid is an imaginary creature with the upper part of the body is of woman and the lower part of the body is of fish. And mermaid enjoys living and moving in the calm and quiet sea. So she imagines herself to be a mermaid. In the languid means relaxed, calm, shant in Hindi. Emerald sea, green sea. She wants to be the only one inhabitant of that sea. She wants to be away from, stay from all the noises of the maddening crowd. So she imagines herself to live like a mermaid, moving and swimming lonely in that calm and quiet sea. Drifting blissfully. Drifting means moving slowly. Then mother says, "Did you finish your work, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda." Mother asks her to finish her homework. She is asking whether she has finished her homework or not. She asks her whether she has tidy means clean, whether she has cleaned up her room or not. And she tells her that, as I have told you to clean your shoes, so whether she has cleaned her shoes or not. Actually, she wants her daughter to finish all these things because she is not a child. She is a grown-up child now. She is an adolescent and she should take care of herself. She should take care of her life. She should take care of her habits. She should inculcate some good habits for a better and future life. She wants her daughter to be a responsible one. She wants her daughter to learn good habits. Now, I am an orphan roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden and the freedom is sweet. She imagines herself to be an orphan because she feels that being an orphan is good for her to that extreme level. When she is orphan, she enjoys freedom because there is no one to give any instructions to an orphan child. So she imagines herself to be an orphan. She wants to live the life of an orphan. She imagines herself to be an orphan roaming in the dusty street, making patterns with her bare feet, making sketches or making designs with her bare feet. There would be no one to give any instruction to her. There would be no one to prohibit her from doing any kind of thing. So it is clear that she doesn't want the instructions from her mother. She doesn't want any restrictions. So actually we the parents always impose some restrictions on our child. Extreme parenting is not good. Extreme parenting is not good. Extreme means excessive restraint and control on our young children doesn't allow them to blossom freely and fully. She says, the silence is golden. Silence is golden. Silence is precious. And freedom is sweet. She wants freedom. She says, freedom is better than anything else in our life. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. She says, mother tells her not to eat chocolates. Usually children are fond of eating chocolates and she tells her not to eat chocolates, and she reminds her that she has got acne. Acne means pimples. So she has the sign of acne. She has pimples on her face which shows that she is a teenager. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? Her mother tells her, will you listen to me what I am talking to you? Please don't look this side and that side. I am Rapunzel, I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now she imagines herself to be Rapunzel. Rapunzel is in a fairy tale. She is a beautiful fairy with long, bright and golden hair. So she wants to live like a Rapunzel so that nobody could give any instructions, nobody could impose any instruction on her. And she, like Rapunzel, she wants to live in the lonely tower. She wants to live all alone, quietly in the lonely tower. Tranquil means calm, C-A-L-M, calm, peaceful. And she says, I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. She says that I won't let my bright hair down so that anybody could come up to meet me. So she wants to live alone like Rapunzel in the peaceful, in the calm and lonely tower. As Rapunzel was living, Rapunzel was a fairy, beautiful fairy, pari. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. Her mother tells her to stop sulking. Sulking means to be upset. Amanda, you should not be upset. Please stop being upset. You are always so moody, Amanda. Amanda, you are always so moody. Your mood changes. Please don't feel sad and don't go outside with a sad face. Anyone would think that I nagged at you. Nagged means scolded. So if you go outside with a sad face, everybody will think that I have scolded you. Nagging means scolded. So please feel free, please feel comfortable, and please feel happy. So actually her mother gives so many do's and don'ts to Amanda. And Amanda feels that her life is constantly instructed about some do's and don'ts which she doesn't like. She wants freedom from all the restrictions. She wants freedom from continuous control and instructions of her mother. At the same time, she feels her life is controlled by lots of do's and don'ts. We, the parents, have some restrictions on their children for their better and bright future. At the same time, the poet wants to convey that it's okay, restrictions is okay, but there should not be excessive restraint and control. Excessive restraint and control spoil the children. So actually, we should avoid excessive restraint. Restraint means restrictions on our children, because excessive restrictions and restraints, excessive control doesn't allow a child to grow fully and freely. So we should give every care, or we should take every care of our children for their better and responsible life, for their bright future. Dear students, you should also comply with or abide by your parents. Parents are your strength. You should try to understand their pains and sufferings, and you should try to come up to the expectation and aspirations of your parents. So parents are your well-wisher, but there should not be extreme. There should not be any extreme parenting full of restraints and restrictions. But it is the duty of all parents to take a very proper care of their child for their bright future and better career. Thank you very much, my dear children. That's all for today.